Hey guys, it's me again, Queenie, your faith homegirl. You guys are all my besties, so I'm here to tell my besties some good knowledge about life in general, about moving on, about manifesting anything you want in life, about creating your future self and stepping into that power because I believe not everybody grows up having these certain conversations and they're like so important, you know? So I want you guys to comment, like, share this video if you find it helpful. Send it out to a friend. You can post a clip online because you never know what knowledge can help somebody. And, you know, we like this. So I got to put y'all on to game. So I'm sure y'all know, like, this past year and stuff has been so hard for me. Like, I was homeless for like about a year. Like, I know it's crazy, but I was homeless for about a year, you know? And it was really challenging and scary. It was so scary. And to be honest, it was the most craziest things ever. Like, being in that state shows you to appreciate things when you have them because I really didn't do that. I didn't appreciate everything that I had, and I made poor decisions, and I wind up having to be in that situation because of that. But because of that, it made me very stronger, you know? It made me so much stronger to the point where, like, I'm just so grateful for everything that's in my life now. Like, I'm not homeless anymore. Like, I live in Miami. I'm, making YouTube videos again. I'm feeling like me again. And I'm really stepping into my true self. And I feel like 2024 is going to be my year for real because I done went through all the charades possible that can happen. From being broke, from losing everything, all my items, from being in a toxic relationship, from being homeless. Like, that's everything that I done survived in the past 2 years. And I know there's other people that's probably going through the same thing that I went through, that had to struggle to not know where they're going to sleep at the next day, to not know how they're going to eat, to not know what they're going to wear, to not know how they're going to get somewhere. Like, I'm talking about, I have to go to the gym, just whatever little money I had in my account, I would have to take my suitcase to the gym and literally try to shower in the gym, And it's so emotional because a lot of people, you wouldn't even realize that I'm going through all those things that I went through because of the way that I carried myself. I would have people like, oh, Queenie, you're living your best life and all that, because I just hid it so well. Like, only people that, like, my two close friends would really know what was going on, but for everybody else around me, they wouldn't even know, because one thing about me, even if I'm struggling, I'm going to do a good damn job doing it, I'm not gonna let anybody hold. It's been times, people done made fun of me or something like that, but at the end of the day, like, I still got to where I got for being strong and for holding on my own and still pushing through. A lot of people in my shoes probably wouldn't have made it, or they probably would have did something crazy. It's been times where I would wake up sad, and because I used to hop from hotel to hotel, and then it was I lived in a shelter for a few months and everything, and like, it was just very traumatic. And I was about 18 at the time, I'll be honest. Like, I was about 18 at the time, and it was the most hardest chapter in my life because, like, I realized I only could count on me, and I'm grateful for the fact at least I didn't have any kids or anything, but it's still hard, because at least if you have kids, like, it makes you strive even harder, but it's worse because you don't want to have kids in that situation with you. But I feel like at the time I was still a child. I still had to learn things in life. I still had to grow up. I still had to try to become something. I still had to try to figure out how to be a parent for myself at that age, and not everybody has everything figured out at 18. And for me, like, I just really had to keep going through it, the motions, for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, I went through the storm and I'm still currently in the storm. Like, even though, I have a place to live and all that stuff, but I still have to figure out, like, where I am in life and how to heal from certain things and how to become the best version of myself. And that's why I come to tell you guys, like, it doesn't matter what you done been through. It doesn't matter any of your struggles. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your pocket. It doesn't matter what your living situation is like. It doesn't matter how your relationship is. It doesn't matter nothing. Like, you can build a relationship with anything in your life by just you sticking through it, having a vision. I know some days you may not be motivated to get it done, but just know better days are ahead. And I don't know what you guys believe in. It could be God, it can be anything, but I believe in trusting in God. And I knew God had my back in every situation that I was in. So I know you guys can find that something that you guys believe in and just try to stick with it. And it's not easy at all. Like, sometimes you're just stuck in that depression where it's so overwhelming. You don't know how to cope with yourself. You wake up like, damn, I really want to get this done, but I just don't have the energy for it. Like, and that's a hard place to be at. People think it's just being lazy or not, but some people generally know that they want to get to a certain place in their life, but it's just so hard to execute. And then you have people and it's hard, especially if you have people surrounded by you that are really not helping you. Like, they're judging you by the stuff that you're doing now, but they don't realize, like, okay, at least you're trying to do something. And I believe as long as you're trying to be the best version of yourself, it doesn't matter what results you get. You just keep trying. You're gonna get there. Like, it does pay off. Like, at the end of the day, like, you only have yourself. Like, nobody has you like you have you. So you gotta do what is best for you to make whatever works for you. Like, this is your life to live, nobody else. Because when you're dead and gone, or you're on your deathbed, you're going to be thinking about how many times you didn't let people's opinions, people's thoughts cloud your judgment for how you want to live your life. It doesn't matter how other people see you, what they want for you. It's about what you want for yourself and how you choose to live your life. Like, this is your life to live at the end of the day. And you gotta stay positive. It's hard, but that's the first step. If you don't got any goals or any steps, the first step is to try to be positive about it. Like, I would try to be positive by saying, hey, at least I have a room to stay at tonight. We'll worry about tomorrow when it comes there. And when you build up momentum of just finding little things to be positive about, like, God starts blessing you with more and more and more. Like, that's why I want to tell you guys to stay positive, to do whatever makes you feel good. Try to find someone that you can speak to. And if you don't, just write stuff down, like, have a journal, have a piece of paper, just write how you feel down. Like, let all of that emotions go. Find what you want to do in life, or that can be the next go-to, to try new things, to try to figure out where you want to go in life, because it's not easy. Like, people just, oh yes, start a career, do this, do that, do that. Like, it's not that easy at all. Like, we are human with emotions. Like, we'll wake up one day thinking we want to do this and then realize probably 2 years farther along, like, that's not for you. So it's okay to change what you like to do. It's okay to not know where you're at in life. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be down sometimes. But what you got to do for yourself, to promise to yourself, is that you're going to try to at least do a little better. Like, just try a little bit. And then give yourself credit, because I realize with my life, I have not been giving myself credit enough for all the times that I done cried myself to sleep, but then still got up and still got motivation to still be humble and still be positive. You have to give yourself all the credit for the things that you have been through, because them things made you stronger. Don't ever feel embarrassed about what you had to go through in life. Don't ever let anybody downplay what you've been through because they feel like they probably done been through worse. No. Your struggle is your struggle and my struggle is my struggle. There's no comparison to the two. So you just be grateful for where you're at in life. Appreciate everything that you didn't come down to. find your passion by trying to do different things. Love yourself, you know? Like, really love yourself, honestly. Like, fall in love with falling in love with yourself. And when you find your why to everything in life, because that's really all we be missing is our why. Like, why do we want to do this? Because my why is wanting to help people and spread out knowledge and be the best person I can be. Like I don't know if my career decisions might change in the next 10 years. Who knows? Like, I'm currently still trying to work on getting my real estate license and starting my business, but I said, hey, I love doing YouTube, and just because anybody else's opinion about how I choose to go about things, like, oh, YouTube is not gonna make you it doesn't matter. Like, it's not about the money for me, it's about me actually being able to spread out advice and positive energy to people that actually want to see it, you know? That's the thing about it. Only people that really watch is people that actually want to engage with it, and you know, that's what's important to me. I don't do stuff just because I want to, like, you know, get money out of it. Or, like, I love generally just being there for people. Like, if I can get paid for being there for people, I wouldn't mind. But I would do it for free, you know? I think that's what you got to think about when you want to find your purpose. Like, what would you do for free and love doing it? Like, literally. That's, like, the best thing you can do. Think about what would you love to do for free and then do it, you know? Like, you guys are not who you guys were in the past. Your past does not define your future at all. Like, look at me. I was homeless, living in a shelter, barely had any money in my pocket, didn't have nowhere to go, but here I am now. My beautiful home, you know? And this is still not the end game. I plan to probably buy a house one day in my life, you know? Have a lot of things that I own, have investments. Like, I want so much out of life, and I'm gonna, like, really grind to get there, honestly. It's just, I know that you guys may have been through the same struggles that I've been through, wanting something so bad, but it's hard because it's like you don't execute, you procrastinate, and you guys are not alone. It's not like you're not destined for success. You still can do it. You still can. Anything you put your mind to, you can succeed at. So if you put your focus on you being the best version of yourself, everything will align. Like, 2024 will be the year for you if you make it. If you make that promise, say, hey, this is going to be my year. It's going to be some downfalls. It's going to be some uprisings, but this is going to be my year, you know? The year's still going to come. So it doesn't matter if you do something or do nothing. Time is still going to pass. So you might as well do something in that time that's passing, or work on trying to do something. Like, success is just a series of small accomplishments that add up to something. Like, every win is a win. It doesn't matter if it's a small win, but all these small wins add up to the bigger win. And you guys need to stop focusing on, okay, I need to do this grand thing. Like, you have to have goals that are attainable for yourself. Because if your goals are, like, not attainable, you can have big dreams, though. I'm not saying not to have big dreams, big hopes. Yes, like, the sky is the limit, of course. But what really helps you is small goals, like daily, that help you just build momentum, you know? And then you can have your long-term goals, too. But that's just the way that I do it. So I can find a way to congratulate myself every single day, honestly. And I want you guys to be able to do the same thing, because it's so important. Like, mental health is so important. You can be in your dream world, but still depressed. It's some people that are homeless right now, but still feel the best in their life. Like, it's really about mindset and how you go about things. Like, mindset is so important to the point where, like, you can die from having a lot of stress, you know? And it's not easy at all to just have everything figured out, but you can do anything. Like, humans are so powerful. Like, your thoughts are so powerful. Like, we are powerful beings. And once you realize, like, you can do anything you want to do in life, the sky is the limit. Like, when you tap into your highest self, your highest potential, that's when the change happens. You have to shift your reality to becoming that person that you want to be. You start by becoming that person now. You see the life that you want to live. You do things every day that help you become that person now. So you already embody that energy, like the power of visualization, the power of journaling, the power of, it's just all manifesting. And visualization is the best thing that you can do. Visualize how you want your life to be. Visualize all the things you want there, and feel gratitude like you already have it now. And I promise you, you're gonna start to attract all those things that you don't have, that you don't thought about. And then when you actually see it physically in front of you, it's gonna be like a memory, because that's all visualization is. You're picturing what you want in your mind, and the brain doesn't know which is which. So it's feeling like it's a memory or it's already happening. So then you embody like you already have it, and then that's what comes to you, you know? Like, that's why you have to focus on what you want to grow, because where your attention and focus goes, that's what you attract more of. So attract the life that you want for this year, guys, and keep pushing through, because I know you guys got it. And I love you guys, for real. Like, I really do. I know it's hard out here. Like, trust me. If anybody else don't know, I know it's hard out here. But, you know, I'm going to see you guys soon. Make sure to follow my TikTok, my Instagram. Give this video a like, comment. If you found it helpful for anybody, you can share it. And yeah, just spread the love and positivity.